Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Director of Football Sabotage with Livorno. So in today's episode we are going to face Lyon in the Champions League semi-finals, but there's two fixtures we've played, so we'll quickly review them. The first of which was a drab 0-0 draw against Sampdoria. We completely dominated the game without creating anything too clear-cut, and we didn't take any of the chances we actually managed to create. Next up was a 3-1 win against second place Inter Milan. Weber gave us the lead. They equalised through Juan Hernandez, but UDEM got a double in the second half to give us the 3-1 victory. And as we can see, that just further extends our lead at the top of Serie A by 23 points now, with 4 games remaining. But that's not important. The league is pretty much wrapped up at this point, and by pretty much, I mean it is wrapped up at this point. This is the team that we're going to go with for the opening game against Lyon in the Champions League semis. We are away from home in the first leg, which is ideal. Hopefully get some goals from that. Plizzari starts in goal. Zangwer marks in at centre-back. Pelak, after his impressive performances over the past couple of games in the Champions League, he's going to get the start at right wing-back. Oscar Lopez is also going to get the start at left wing-back, purely because he is now natural at left wing back, so that's a big improvement for him in terms of his overall star rating there. Patrick in at defensive midfield. Solossi and Pizzulo are not starting because Kyle Wright's starting in the centre of midfield. I still remember his heroics against Bilbao in the first knockout round. UDEM and Ralovic and Weber will be leading the line. Stoichev is actually going to start over Ralovic. Ralovic hasn't scored in what feels like a lifetime. I think it's something like 10 hours worth of football I see in the news item pop up last time. So Stoichev's going to get the nod. He is the worst player, but he is performing better. So why start Ralovic if he's not performing? Lyon come at us with a 4-2-3-1. Luis Felipe, he's a legend. West Ham days, if anybody watched that. They do still have Aouar, who's now 31 years old, playing in central midfield for them today. A decent player. Not crazy by any means. Nkala, he's decent. South African striker. He's a good player. As I say in the last episode, Lyon are not as good as us. Man for man, they're just not as good as us. But we were better than Bilbao as well, and they nearly knocked us out. So we need to be careful. We need to hopefully do the job in this first leg so we haven't got the pressure on us in the second leg like what happened last time. But let's just kick off and see how it goes. So we kick off shooting from right to left in this first half. As I mentioned earlier, we are away from home, which is always what you want, as we pick up an early highlight here with Lyon with a corner. Nkala, it's got to happen again. I can feel it already. Nkala has put Lyon in front already within 2 minutes. We played fantastically against Chelsea, I thought. We did really well to get past them in the manner in which we did. Going 1-0 down this early on is not the end of the world, but it is a massive problem, and it's the sort of thing that happened against Bilbao in the first knockout round, and you can just feel it coming again. Another highlight now, and Lyon are in possession, so it looks likely it's going to be an attack for them. Gomez down this right hand side gets tackled by Oscar Lopez. I thought it was going to be a free kick, but the referee waves players on as Weber down the left hand side. What a ball for Stoichev. He's in the box. Fantastic tackle by them, and now they can counter with João. Luis plays the ball for Nkala over the top. Oh my God, Plizzari, what an absolute save that was. We were very nearly 2-0 down against Olympic Lyon, and Plizzari done absolutely fantastically as Aouar plays the ball in. He's got the ball again on the edge of the box. Can we get the challenge in? We do. Weber's there, and that's going to be the end of that highlight. Another highlight now, Gomez with a free kick for Lyon. Plizzari saves, Zangwer clears. Everything's going Lyon's way right now. What an utterly dreadful first half that was by us. We're going to kick them up the arse, get them back out. Hopefully have a better second half, please. So we'll kick off shooting from left to right in the second half. Disappointing first half, 1-0 down. But 1-0, if it finished like this, wouldn't be the end of the world. But to be honest with you, Lyon are making all the chances. Luis goes over with his header there. We are not performing well whatsoever. We just lowered the tempo a little bit, try and keep the ball a little bit more. Our possession is usually one of our saving graces. We're not doing it this game. As Gomez to Rondero on this right hand side. What a good ball in that was. What's his face manages to clear. No, not like this. Not like this. Not after I said I wanted Lyon. Nkala, we kind of dissed him at the start of the game. That's his second goal of the game. We need a goal, like now. Oscar Lopez to Weber on this left-hand side. Pizzulo, get the decent ball in. Plays it all the way out to the edge for Patrick, and we have to start again. Back to Lopez on the left-hand side. Decent ball in. Nobody's there. Stoichev picks it up, though. Can we win a penalty? Weber's there, and we get the goal. Is that counting? That is counting. No mention of offsides. 2-1. We needed that. I needed that. Just for my own sanity, to be honest with you. Weber with a decent header. Stoichev keeping the ball in with a good cross as well. Our strikers combine, making it 2-1. Come on, get another goal. Udem with a corner. It's cleared by Ramos. Ramos is Luis Felipe, by the way. And, yeah. Okay, you can just watch. There's no words. There is absolutely no words for this happening in a Champions League semi-final. Plazzari, boot it anytime you want. Nah, just gives Nkala his hat-trick. That was probably a good decision by him, don't you think? We're going to make some changes. We'll get Ralovic on. Weber's scored, so we'll get Stoichev off for him. Altanel, come on for Udim. He might make the difference. We'll get Solossi on for Pizzulo, as having a poor game as well, and he's losing a little bit of conditioning. We'll try and get some of our better players on and try and make some changes in this game. At 3-1 down, going into the second leg, potentially 4-1 here if this highlight continues. It's going to be a big struggle. Rondero down this right hand side, cuts in, good challenge by Lopez. He is on a yellow card, so just you wait. We're going down to 10 men at some point. Patrick to Pizzulo. The substitutions have not happened yet. If we can get a goal before they happen, that will be fantastic. Lopez switches the play to Kyle Wright in the centre. Stoichev, decent ball for Pelak. Not really, doesn't set him away properly. Stoichev keeps the ball though. Weber, loads of space on the left hand side. Pizzulo gets us the second away goal back within 1 goal distance. Oh, this is exhausting. Why, lads? Why couldn't this just be a simple 2-0 away win, 2-0 home win, 4-0 on aggregate? Everybody's happy apart from Lyon. I am going to proceed with the changes still. I still want to get the players who I decided to. Weber back to Oscar Lopez on this left hand side. Patrick's on the edge to Kyle. Well, no, Kyle Wright's got a stunner in him. Back to Patrick. Back to Altaner. Ralovic, right. Loads of space for Pelak on this right-hand side. Decent ball in. It is. Ramos clears, but Altaner's there. And we are back level. 3-3. This should not be this difficult, boys. Come on. Let's just keep it defensively sound now. Do not concede anymore. Stop Nkala from scoring because he's doing me head in. The South African striker who we commented on at the beginning of the game. But coming back from 3-3 does show... it shows some spirit. It shows some, our heads haven't dropped. Oh, no. This game. I just can't. Gomez with a free kick. Absolute stunner, to be honest. But there's no way a left footer should be doing that. That should be a right footer's job. But we find ourselves back down now. 4-3 to Lyon. They still have the advantage. 3 away goals is huge. Let's not kid ourselves, it's massive. But we now have given ourselves a job to do in the second leg at home, and we need to do it. We left it late against Bilbao in the first knockout round. To be honest, Chelsea's been our most difficult game, and it's the one that we've made look the easiest, to be honest. So I'll play Bologna, and we'll see you at the second leg. So we're back. It is the second leg day. And the match in between was easy enough. We'll play Bologna at home. Ralovic and Stoichev getting the goals, a heavily rotated side. We managed to get the 3 points. And that sees us sitting on 92 points with 3 games remaining. We could break the 100-point mark for the very first time, which would be lovely. But it's not something I'm particularly bothered about. What I am bothered about is playing Olympic Lyon in the second leg after getting beat 4-3 in the first leg. So we'll see how things go today. This is going to be the team that starts that game. Plazzari in goal, Zango and Marks at centre-back, Pelak and Oscar Lopez as our wing-backs with Patrick in defensive midfield. I am going to start Solossi and Pizzulo this time. Kyle Wright, he hasn't stepped up in the same way he did, but he can come off the bench and do that if needed. Udem in attack midfield. And I think I'm going to go with Ralovic and Weber after Ralovic got a goal in the last game. And they come at us with pretty much the same side, the same system, the same setup. Our has pushed further forward. But again, let's not underestimate Lyon. They are a good side. Right, lads, I'd rather not have the drama that we had against Bilbao. I'd rather we just stuffed Lyon 4-0 and we laughed all the way into the Champions League final. And that is hopefully what we are going to do today. Highlight now, Udem with a free kick. Zango's there. Oh, Zango. It's got to be in the back of the net. Never mind. Another highlight now, 11 minutes in. Oscar Lopez to Weber on this left-hand side. He gets the ball in, but it's cleared. Can we keep possession? We can. Pizzulo to Pelak on this right-hand side. He's got a decent cross. We've seen him already. Pizzulo, get the... Come on! Back on the net. I should not be this invested, but Pizzulo puts us 1-0 up inside 12 minutes. Decent beer by Pelak. I thought it was going to go back post, but Pizzulo gets past his man and puts it in the back of the net. 1-0. Some more of the same, boys. Some more of the same. No, I don't want to say this. Please win the ball back. Anybody, just take the ball off them. Don't let them score. Don't do this to me. So much space on this left-hand side. Mariah gets dispossessed by Pizzulo. Maybe we can break Solossi. If he plays the ball over the top, Weber is there and he gets the ball. Please put this away. Oh, he took it too wide, but Ralovic is there and there's no hints of offside whatsoever. We are now 2-0 up. We have the away goal advantage, so even if Lyon score to make it 2-1, we would still be going through on away goals. Oh, I needed this. I needed the relaxed, calm atmosphere of an easy win. Let's hope we can keep this up for the rest of the game. Another highlight now, we have the ball quite deep in our own area, and I don't like that. I don't like it. Ralovic gets the ball from Pelak. Another through ball for Weber. He's in behind again, and the keeper sort of has his number right now. We've only got 5 minutes to go until the end of the first half, and what a good first half it has been. You know, I saw... Oh, no, thanks. You know, I sort of joked that I wanted a nice, easy game. I didn't really expect it to be. I thought we were going to have another Bilbao situation on our hands, and by no means is this game done with. We've seen what Lyon can do to us on the break. They can easily get 2 goals out of nowhere, and suddenly we are back on the back foot. But 2-0 up, I do expect us to be able to see out this game. Another highlight now, 58 minutes in. Weber on this left-hand side gets the ball back from Udim, back to Oscar Lopez. We give the ball away, and now Nkala can break for Lyon. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Depends which one wants the goal more. Anis Maria was the one who got on the end of that Nkala cross, and it's 2-1. There's still 32 minutes to go. We're still in a good position. We are still going through right now, but Lyon getting a goal. Plizari, just get off my screen. We're going defensive. There's a highlight straight from kickoff. It's usually not a good sign. Oscar Lopez down this left-hand side gets the ball in. Ralovic is there and he hits the post. Of course he does. We're lowering the tempo. I want to kill this game. 15 minutes to go. We'll look to make some changes. Pizzulo struggling out there. We'll get Kyle Wright on in his place. Patrick's going to stay on. Zango's going to stay on. We'll get Mert on for Oscar Lopez. And we'll get Ventroni on for Pelak. All our 3 substitutions used now with 10 minutes to go. Please, boys, hold on to this. 8 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. Nothing's happened since we've made the changes. I think we are stifling Lyon. But there's a highlight with 3 minutes to go. Oh, the ball. What a ball that is. Sayeg on this right-hand side. We get the block in. Kyle Wright, keep the ball. Tries to find Ralovic on this right-hand side. He gets the pass. Come on. Oh, no, don't give the ball away. Ventroni. Can you get a decent ball in? Finds Patrick on the edge. Oscar Lopez make that run. It's Mert, not Oscar Lopez. He came off. And Mert gets the goal. That makes it 3-1. And that surely now sees us through to the Champions League final for the very, very first time. Patrick switching the play to Kyle Wright. I don't know what he was going for there. He was going for an absolute wonder strike. And Mert just sort of passes it in at the back of the net. And he makes it 3-1 on the night. 6-5 on aggregate. And even if this goes in... Oh, no. Why? I mean, why? 2 direct free kicks in 2 legs. Birdman, Plizari, again, completely not painting himself in too much glory. Just stop. Do not score here. If they score here, we're out. But Solossi can clear it. And there we are. Livorno 3, Olympic Lyon 2, 6-6 on aggregate. And we go through on away goals. That is... That's incredibly fortunate. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I'm not sure if the other round has been played yet or not. No, Man United and PSG are 1-1 from their first leg. We get £11 million for playing in the final, which is very much needed financially. We're still losing money hand over fist every single month. But we'll play on. We'll see who we're facing in the final. And there we have it. It's going to be PSG. The same PSG who defeated us last season in the Champions League semis. I'm pretty sure it was PSG. Let's just take a quick glance to remind ourselves. Yep, They beat us 3-1 away. We beat them 1-0 at home. I mean, it's probably the toughest draw. I think we've beat Man United in previous seasons in the Champions League. So that would have been the ideal draw for us. But it's not going to be. It's going to be PSG on the 1st of June. That will be the final episode of this season. And potentially the final episode of this series. If we win this game, that would be it. The series will be over. We will have completed all of our objectives. If we are to get defeated in the Champions League final, I think I will play one more season. And that will be the end of it, no matter what happens in that final season. But yeah, we've got our shot. And this is it. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. And if you are enjoying my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.